Can an LLC be an S corporation? Yes, an LLC, limited liability company, can elect to be treated as an S corporation, S corp, for tax purposes, while still maintaining its status as an LLC in terms of structure and liability protection. This is achieved by filing the appropriate forms with the IRS. 1. Understanding S corporation status. S corporation is a tax designation. It is not a type of business entity, but a tax classification available to eligible LLCs and corporations. LLC structure remains intact. The LLC retains its flexibility, ownership structure, and legal protections, but is taxed like an S corp. 2. Benefits of S corporation election for an LLC. Reduce self-employment taxes. In a standard LLC, all profits are subject to self-employment taxes, Social Security, and Medicare. With S corp status, owners only pay self-employment taxes on their reasonable salary, not on the profit distributions. Pass-through taxation. Like an LLC, S corp are pass-through entities, meaning profits and losses are reported on the owner's personal tax returns, avoiding double taxation. Flexibility in profit distribution. S corp can split business income into salaries, subject to payroll taxes, and distributions, not subject to self-employment taxes. Third drawbacks of S corporation election. Reasonable compensation requirement. Owners who work in the business must be paid a reasonable salary, which is subject to payroll taxes. The IRS may scrutinize salaries that are too low to ensure compliance. Increased administrative responsibilities. Payroll setup is required for salaries, including W-2s and payroll tax filings. S corp must file an annual Form 1120-S tax return and issue Schedule K-1S to members. Ownership restrictions. An S corp has strict limitations such as no more than 100 shareholders, only U.S. citizens or residents as owners, no partnerships, corporations, or non-resident aliens as owners. 4. How to elect S corporation status for an LLC. Step 1. Form an LLC, file articles of organization with your state to establish the LLC. Step 2. Obtain an EIN, get an employer identification number, EIN, from the IRS. Step 3. File IRS. Form 2553, file Form 2553, election by a small business corporation to elect S corp status. Deadlines. File within 2 months and 15 days of the start of the tax year for the election to take effect for that year. Alternatively, file during the preceding tax year for the election to take effect in the next tax year. Step 4. File state election forms if required. Some states require a separate S corp election form for state tax purposes. Conclusion. An LLC can elect to be treated as an S corporation for tax purposes by filing IRS Form 2553. This allows the LLC to reduce self-employment taxes while retaining its legal structure and operational flexibility. However, the decision requires careful consideration of income levels, administrative responsibilities, and IRS compliance. Consulting with a tax professional is highly recommended to determine if S corp election is right for your LLC.